Okay, so this may be like the all-time quickest video I ever make. Like, telling you ever, because I don't usually do this. But I'm gonna be doing a low-level types explanation in C++. So I'm gonna be explaining how sizes work of a pointer, of uint64, which some of these are pretty self-explanatory because you can just hover over them, right? So we're going to be elaborating into that. All right, let's go on. So let's say we have an int, right? We want to get the size of it, so we just do size of level. And up. Let's test it. Yes. And it replies 4. Okay. So we know this size of any int is 4. Now, we don't even have to make a variable. Let's just do int32, and let's also do int64. And why not? We'll just do a void pointer. My bad, I put the semicolon too early. And this should be pretty straightforward from here after I explain this. Okay, 4, 4, 8, 8, right? But yes, so int32 is the same size as an int, right? Int64, however, is 8 bytes, which is the same size as a pointer. The same goes for if we do uint64 and uint32. And let's add in a uint 8 underscore t. Okay. So let's break this down. Both int32 and int30. Hello English. Yeah, int32 and int are both 4 bytes. This is in bytes, by the way, forgot to say that. int64 and void pointer are both 8, and so is uint64, and uint32 is the same as an int32, and a uint8, and I'm pretty sure there's int8 as well, is the same size. Now, let's figure out how much the size of a thing would be, right? So let's say we have 0x, and then with opcodes 0x e8, 0x fuck, okay, right? Let's just do it like this just so it makes sense. Okay, 4 opcodes, right? So the size of this would be 4 bytes, right? The size of these two would be 4 bytes, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. These two would also be 4 bytes, and that makes this a byte pointer, right? Are you following with me so far? Okay, and we're assuming this is a memory address which we can read, right? So if we wanted to get the first opcode inside of it, and this is kind of a bonus because it isn't really low-level types, but you know, it's fine. The first opcode, here's how we would get it. So we'd have a, I'm pretty sure we're gonna need some more functions for that. Hold on. I think we need Windows byte pointer, mem address. We're just gonna pointer 0x0, right? That's our address for now. We want to get the first opcode, right? So if we log this, this would make 0xE8, right? Because a byte pointer is 8 bytes. That's how much this is. Because any pointer is 8 bytes. This holds 8 byte values. The first thing that we would be accessing is the E8, because I think these are actually, each individual one of these is 2 bytes, I believe. So accessing the first one, I think the index is divided by 2, if I'm fully correct. Let's actually double check that theory. Actually, no, I can't be bothered. So yeah, that should be enough for this video. You're welcome. Goodbye.